Interview.
This is what we think of as a game that's in the medieval period and it's starring The Sims. When you think about the medieval times, you think of everybody sort of based on their professional identities. You think of these iconic medieval characters, wizards and kings, bards and blacksmiths. We wanted to make a world that let people play those different characters, and we created this idea of quests because we thought about stories. The Sims at its heart is a game about storytelling. Players are telling stories in their own minds. So we came up with an idea of quests. We think of quests as like an improv director, and they tell you, here's a challenge, the king is sick, and then you as the player decide, do I want to kill the king and put him out of his misery, or do I want to heal the king? And then, something that's very exciting to me, you get to choose which Sims you're going to control. You have these different types of hero Sims that are different professions, because it's a very profession-oriented time, those are their identities, and you pick which ones you want to control during the different quests. And while you're controlling them, you're in their personal lives, you're making them carry out their responsibilities, deal with their hunger and their energy, and maybe if they're a physician, they need to heal people, a blacksmith, make weapons. There's a cycle in the game, as part of giving an overview, where what you're doing is you're starting out on a quest, you're picking which hero Sims you want to play, you go through the quest where you're both achieving the quest goals and carrying out the daily lives of the hero Sims you control, and when you finish it, your Sims have gotten more experience so they can be better at things. You unlock new quests, and you unlock kingdom points, which you can spend to make your kingdom bigger. When we started the game, we asked ourselves, what do we want The Sims Medieval to look like? And we realized that we're not a group of historians about to crack open history books we've never looked at before. We all have a picture in our mind of what medieval times look like. And that picture is from movies, it's from books that we read as a kid, all sorts of, beautifully painted storybooks. So we decided that we would create a world where everything was very painterly. All the textures in the game are all hand-painted. We don't want them to look like photographs. We want them to have a painterly cast to everything that they do. The Sims Medieval is going to be released for the PC and the Macintosh in 2011.